Hi.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Riddhi. I am years old and I've been graduated from, and yes, I've been teaching French from last 5 years to national to international students. And I've taught more than 100 students till now. And yeah, I'm learning French from past 10 years. And I like to do swimming, read books which are motivational, and yeah, sometimes I do cook when I have time on weekends.
Your proficiency level.
B2.
Can you tell me the kinds of students that you have worked with?
From students of 8th standard, 10th to 10th standard, and the high school students, plus the university as well. And sometimes the corporate people also have joined my classes for the same, yes. And sometimes the international students also.
Okay, how do you take these classes?
Online and sometimes offline. Like in my area, if the student is available, we take it offline.
Online, is it like you were, whenever you were working before?
Hmm.
That is how you
No, no.
connected?
I used to teach
Okay,
by my own.
okay. So it's not like you worked
No,
somewhere where you
no,
had to teach them.
no.
Okay. Can you tell me how do you deal with beginners?
Okay, beginners, I teach them very slowly rather than starting with the book directly. I teach them through the interactive, like, conversing things, like from starting with the alphabets or numbers. I just don't take them to the textbooks directly. I teach them through the Word document by giving them the real life examples of what the word looks like, and then pronounce them, and then start with the greetings, and then go to the textual things, because text directly starts with the French thing, but they have not trained themselves to learn in French before. So how will they understand these long sentences in French? So that's why I start with the Word document. I prepare them for the, like, warm up them for the French, and then start with the textual things. Yeah, the reading,
What
listening, writing, everything.
what would you do as a teacher to ensure that the students can transition from an intermediate level to an advanced level very smoothly?
Intermediate level to a like advanced level.
Advanced, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on intermediate level right now. Yeah, I've yet to advance it, but still I will help them speak confidently through the conversations, to the basic life conversations that we have in real life in France. So I will help them teach those words that are like not A1 level but A2 level, or sometimes B1. So I will say the word which is in A1, and then in A2, then B1, and they can use those words in the sentences and show me, and we can just have a conversation with these sentences. So yeah, this is how I transform them.
What if a student, you come across a particular student, let's say he or she is in ninth standard,
Hmm.
uh, and they are in your class, but they are not really opening up to you. They're not really, open to asking you questions about their curiosity about any topic. Okay, so as a teacher, how would you ensure that they open up to you?
I'll first teach them like how to, like, what is your purpose of learning French behind it. So how will I then will I know that what they are up to. If it's only textual, then I will start slowly build the confidence in them by teaching them conversationally and rather than from textbook, because that makes the lesson boring and they like tend to forget the things very easily. But with the conversations, with the funny things that have French have, like the pronunciation sometimes or the word spellings, I will say them. So that will help me interact with the student very easily. And yeah, from there itself we can take it forward, and maybe they can open up quickly, because I had a student which was in 8th standard, and she was very timid in front of me in the start at the start, and slowly I started to like converse with her in French in the daily life things by asking her daily questions. So she used to do that only, and in ninth standard she became very friendly with me, and it was a very good experience with her.
What is your motivation for teaching online? Teaching, I think you teach offline as well, very well,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But since we are going to be teaching online, if we have you on board with us,
Hmm.
then I would like to know your motivation behind it.
So I have a very emotional connect with French language since the when I started learning French, I was not having that much love with it, but slowly, gradually, I started understanding that yes, this is what I love. Like the language, the way they speak, the pronunciation, the words, the culture actually is very like attached. And I have a dream of visiting Paris. So through that, I will teach students, and that will help me connect with my language also, and help students also to reach their goals. So this way I will also win and they will also win. So that's the motivation behind teaching French.
To test your teaching methodology, I would just like to know how, as a teacher, would you structure a 1 hour class?
Yeah, okay, first of all we'll have an interaction session, like what is your name and everything in English, and then I will start with the greetings first, considering the people already know the alphabets and the numbers. So we'll start with the greetings, and from there I will take it forward, like the weeks of the days, the months of the year, and the two important verbs which are there in the French, to help them build sentences from there. So yeah.
All right. While answering this question, I noticed that you mentioned that the students are aware of the alphabets and the numbers. So, can you please walk me through this? I mean, I didn't really understand what you meant.
Considering that they know already the alphabets, that's what I meant. If they don't know, we'll start with the alphabets. If they know already, we'll be jumping right into the greetings.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, by alphabets, you just mean that the alphabets in English and in French are same?
No, they are not.
Okay, so if they do not know, like, if you know, let's say, let's talk about me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I am a newbie. I am a beginner to French, so I do not know the French alphabets.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as a beginner, I feel that there will be many students like me.
Yeah.
So is it
Yeah.
fair enough to assume that a
No,
beginner would?
first I will ask them, of course.
Do you keep a track of performance of your students?
Yeah, I do.
How do you do that?
I check with them every single day.
So don't you like document it somewhere, or is it
Uh,
just a verbal thing that you do?
it's just the verbal thing I do. I don't like, just I just keep in mind, and it has.
Can you teach me articles? I don't want to take much time. We'll keep it for 5 minutes.
So there are two types of articles in French. First, there are definite, and the other one is indefinite. In indefinite articles, we don't know the thing, where are the things exactly placed, and we don't know the exact count of that particular thing. So we use indefinite articles. And definite articles is the one when we know what we are using, or where is the thing exactly at that point of time. We use the definite articles. So definite articles have la. Can you repeat? La, le. So these are the three types of three articles. Can you tell me what is the definite article in English?
Definite article in English is the.
Yes. So that's the exact same in French also. We have three forms, le, la, le, but they all mean the same. It's only the gender and the number. For example, if you have a masculine singular noun, for example, in French, book is livre. Livre. Can you repeat?
Livre.
Yeah. So in French, livre is masculine plus singular. So we have an article for it, le.
Le.
Le livre.
Le livre.
Yes. The articles are very important. So do not forget to use them with the words. In English, we don't tend to use that much the or a or an. And if you have to say, make it plural. Now, book can be plural, right? It cannot be feminine, but it can be plural. So we just add an S at the end of the book. Les livres. Livres. I hope I'm not too fast. No, it is LES. Le. Les livres. Livre. Livre. Yes. Les livres. The books. In English, it doesn't change. No, the article the. It stays same in the singular and plural. But in French, it changes according to the noun. Like if it's singular, it will be le. If it's plural, it will be le. So that it's like that. And if you have to use la, there should be a feminine word coming. For example, lady. Lady in French is femme. Femme. Can you repeat?
Femme.
Yes. La femme.
La femme. Okay.
That is the lady. In English, we don't say the lady. It sounds so weird. but in French we have to use it. For masculine and feminine in plural, it's the same word. Les femmes.
I've got the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm not wrong, your working hours are just... Okay, sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. You can think about it, and we'll also think about your
Yeah.
profile, and then let's connect sometime
Yeah,
soon.
you can just let me know. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, guys.